let's go ahead and say get started. Okay, it's asking me to select my Wi-Fi network. It's asking me for a password. Now there's an actual option up here. It says continue without Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and try that. See what happens. Oh, it comes up and says, please connect to the internet and log in to access premium content. So it doesn't look like it's going past that. So if you hit retry, unable to connect. So I guess we will have to connect to the internet. All right, let me connect and I'll be right back. All right, looks like I typed my wireless network password correctly. And iFIT is coming up. So far, so good. We haven't tried to get into privilege mode yet, but let's see what happens. If I go into the hamburger menu, you can tell this is an older iFIT. You can tell because of it doesn't have all of the options. So I'm going to see if I can get into privilege mode. Here goes. So I'm swiping, nothing happens. Let's try the 10 tap technique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And yes, setting privilege mode to true. So we're able to get into privilege mode. It tells you welcome. Just hit the got it. You'll have certain icons that are on your desktop automatically. And this is the default view that you'll see. You can go into settings. What I'd like to do right away, I'd like to go into security. And from security, where it says unknown sources, I'm going to turn that off. I think that helps. I'm not sure. I'm also going to create a screen lock password. I'm going to create a password so that every time it boots up, it asks me for a password. Whether that helps or not, I like having a password on here. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Once you type the password in, it says when your device is locked, how do you want notifications to show? So it just defaults to show all notification content. That's fine by me. Going to hit done. Let me get out of here. Okay, so where do we stand? If we come here and it shows me everything that's running, I'm going to try to go back into iFIT. And I'm going to see what happens when I try to update this to see if it'll actually update. Now you'll notice iFIT may act a little kooky when you go to it. Sometimes it just goes off and on, off and on. So I'm coming here. I'm going to settings. I believe it's equipment info. And then I'm going to app info. Currently, it's running an older version, 2.6.61. It's still showing my Android firmware version as 5.1.1, and my IP still is 192.168.1.172. I might have to do another video to make sure that our machine always keeps that IP, because that IP is an actual lease. It's leased and it's attached. Now, this is a little geeky, but for all of you that are interested, that IP is attached to the MAC address here. So what I'd like to do is see if I can create a MAC reservation so that IP will always be attached to this machine. Because if it's not, then it won't be blocking iFIT anymore. So let's see let's see what will happen if I try to update iFIT. We'll go to machine info. And there's nothing here about updating iFIT. Oh. And as you can see, it's kind of doing its kooky thing, going in and out, going back and forth, back and forth. Let's go back and go to settings and see if there's something here about maybe in workout. Nope. And as you can see, it's acting kooky. So I definitely want to update iFIT. Equipment settings. Nope. So let's go back into equipment info, if it lets us. Settings, equipment info. Uh-oh, your treadmill stopped. Oh, I accidentally pulled this off. That's cool. Look at that. When you pull this off, it says, uh-oh, your treadmill stopped. Please put your key back in. I never knew that was there. So what's probably going to happen is, I believe what's happening is because we've blocked the iFIT website from coming here and updating your iFIT. So here's what we could do. There's two ways you can go from here. Since everything is blocked, you have an older version of iFIT. Now, some of you may be happy with this, and then you'll keep your privilege mode. You can go into privilege mode, and then you can install all of your apps. You can install your Netflix, whatever other apps you had, like Amazon Prime Video, Peloton. You can install all that here. But if you're not happy with this and you want the latest and greatest iFIT, then this is what you'll do. We're going to come here and power it off, and then power it back on. And then when we power it back on, it should go through its boot up process, and it most likely will ask you if you want to update iFIT. Let's see what happens. Once again, if your main focus is to get all the other apps on there, then you've done that. You've blocked iFIT from updating, and now you've actually have a working treadmill with an older version of iFIT, but you can actually install Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, any other application that you had on there. You can go to YouTube and watch your YouTube videos. As you can see, it stopped here and it's asking me for a password. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, I put in my password and now iFIT is coming up. Now let's see if it actually tries to update iFIT. Get started. So I never actually set up my... there you go. Checking for update. This may take several minutes. Please do not power off. So it looks like it's trying to download something. Whether or not it downloads, I don't know. Let's see if those websites that we blocked are the actual correct websites to stop this update. This is a good test. It's very possible that I might lose my privilege mode again. We'll see. But this is important. I need to go through this. I need to go through this so that you don't have to go through this. While we're waiting, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. For every viewer that subscribes to my channel, it tells the YouTube algorithm my channel is pertinent and that you're getting good information from it. And if it sees that people are subscribing and giving the thumbs up, clicking on the thumbs up saying you like the video, you should comment as well. But if you click on the thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel, then what happens is the YouTube algorithm will then feature my channel whenever someone searches for NordicTrack or for iFIT. So you're helping me. The more people that view, the better my channel gets viewed, and the more my channel shows up on YouTube content. So really appreciate your support. So it doesn't look like it's downloading anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit close. And I think we're good to go. Now it does say here, logging with an existing account. So let's try that. Okay, I just logged in. Let's see if it comes up. So I'm hoping that this is not something that I have to do continuously. Now, iFIT looks a little different. Did it update for me? Let's take a look. Yes, it looks like it updated to a newer iFIT. Let's go to settings. Let's go to equipment info. Let's go to app info. looks like this is my normal menu that pops up. It remembered who I was. Let's see if it actually, this looks like it's an updated version. Let's come here to the hamburger menu. As you can tell, I've got my iFIT back. I can get to privilege mode. I can go in here, and then now I can install Netflix and Amazon Prime. Dr. NT back here. So hopefully those instructions, the steps that I've outlined in this video, were able to help you